the first term. So x times x is x squared. And you write your answer on the inside of that box. And I can zoom in on that. And let's go ahead and take a look at these two, multiply them. Multiplication is happening here. 2 times x is 2x. Okay, here we go. We have a negative 3 and a positive x, which is a negative 3x. Multiplication is happening. And negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. Okay, so a couple of things that with the box method, you're always going to combine some terms, whether it's a set of terms or a pair of terms. Here you can tell diagonals. You have diagonals, you can actually combine them. But if you want to write everything out that you see on the inside, you'll notice that we do have terms that we can combine. And here they are, those middle terms. Final answer is x squared minus x minus 6. There's your answer using the box method. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. Here we have a 2 by 3, or you can, if you switch the order of it, you can create a 3 by 2. So the box could look like this. And you know that x plus 2 is going to go at the top. Here, you're going to have to write x squared minus 5x plus 4, or you can create a box like this. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and use this box. Plus 2, and here we have x squared minus 5x plus 4. And you're doing the exact same thing that we did before. Use a different color. Okay, multiply these two, we end up with x cubed. Multiply these two, and you end up with a negative 5x squared. Multiply these two, and you end up with positive 4x. Again, multiplication is happening. Common error is that students start adding. Here we have 2 times x squared, which is 2x squared. Here we have 2 times a negative 5x, which is a negative 10x. And here we have 2 times positive 4, which is 8. Multiplication. Okay, remember I mentioned earlier that diagonals you're going to be able to combine. You can see that they're both x squared, we have x and x. Or you can simply just write everything out and combine. It's up to you, it doesn't matter. I'm going to move this over. So I have x cubed minus 5x squared. You can write it in any order that you like, as long as you write everything out. Okay, and let's take a look. We have some like terms. We have a negative 5x squared there, positive 2x. I'm going to bring this x cubed down. And then we have 4x and a negative 10x. Bring down that 8. And as you can see, you cannot combine any further. All right, let's do another one like that. There it is. Okay, if you want, we can use this box. Doesn't matter how you create it, as long as it's big enough to put in your answers. And again, you're organized. So I won't be able to put 3x minus 4 here because it doesn't work that way. Okay, the 3x minus 4 is here, and we have a negative 2x cubed plus 5x minus 6. All right, let's go ahead and multiply. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. Don't forget you have an imaginary 1 there, so you're going to add your exponents, and that's going to give you x to the 4th power. Okay, negative 2 times a negative 4 is positive 8. We don't have a variable here, so bring down that x cubed. All right, let's go ahead and look at these two. This 3x and the 5x. 5 times 3 is 15. X to the power of 1 plus times x to the power of 1. So that's 15 x to the power of 2, because we're adding our exponents. Here, just going to multiply. 5 times a negative 4 is negative 20x. Okay, down here we have a negative 6 and a positive 3. Let's go ahead and multiply these. Negative 18x. Here we have a negative 6 and negative 4. Double negative is positive. Makes it a positive. 6 and 4 is 24. Again, you can take these and write them out, or you can combine. Six x to the 4th plus 8x cubed plus 15x squared minus 20x minus 18x plus 24. All right, I'm going to go ahead and color coordinate some things. We have a negative 6x to the 4th, a positive 8x cubed, positive 15x. It looks like we can combine these two. They're both negative, so go ahead and add, and we have a negative 38x plus 24. Ooh, that was long. There's your final answer. It was long, but it is doable as long as you guys organize your work. Again, you can use the box method for this one. You can use the rainbow method. What does that look like? It means that you're taking this first term, multiplying it by the 3 terms, and then you're going to take the negative 4, multiply it by the 3 terms, and combine like terms. Okay, and if you do the math correct way, you're going to get the same answer. And why did I miss? Oh, this should be squared. Excuse me for a moment. I forgot to put a squared here. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and look at the last one. And again, I'm using the box method. This says cubed. That means there are 3 of them. That means there are 3x minus 2. So if I expand this, and my thing is I love using the box method. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the box method for these 2 terms, get an answer, and then use the box method for my answer in this set of terms, and then combine like terms. But don't forget the second time to use the box method. A lot of students will create their box and multiply, and then they'll forget to multiply it again by x minus 2. So please do not do that. All right, so x times x is x squared. X times a negative 2 is negative 2x. Here we end up with negative 2x again and a positive 4. Okay, so I'm going to write it down. X squared minus 2x plus 4. X squared, I can combine like terms here. Minus 4x plus 4. Okay, so now I'm dealing with this and bring this down, x minus 2. So I'm actually gonna x minus 2. Okay, multiply these two, we end up with x cubed. Multiply these two, we end up with a negative 4x squared. 4 times x is 4x. Negative 2 times x squared is a negative 2x squared. Negative 2 times a negative 4, again, you're multiplying, you end up with a positive 8x. And you're going to multiply these two, and you end up with a negative 8. Combine like terms. So you can simply write it out. Okay, and what do we have here? We can bring down this x cubed. And it looks like we have a negative 4x. So they're both negative. That makes it a negative 6x squared. And then you'll notice that we have 4x and positive 8x, which is 12x minus 8. There's your final answer. Okay, we're done with I believe that was 7.8 notes. Go ahead and stop the video and start your homework assignment.